Am I the a-hole for naming my baby something unconventional? So, I, 29 female, recently gave birth to my first child, a beautiful baby girl. My husband, 31 male, and I spent months deliberating over the perfect name for her. We're both into mythology and literature, and we wanted a name that felt unique but also meaningful. After a lot of back and forth, we settled on Nyxerin, pronounced Nixon. It's a combination of Nyx, the Greek goddess of the night, and Irina, which means peace in Greek. We thought it sounded poetic, strong, and unique. I shared the name with my family a few weeks before she was born, and the reactions were mixed. Some of them thought it was cool and different, but others were clearly taken aback. My mom said it was a mouthful, and my sister-in-law, 34 female, was silent for a while before saying, "Well, it's interesting." The real drama started at a family dinner after the baby was born. My aunt, 62 female, who is never shy about her opinions, asked me what we ended up naming our daughter. When I told her, she immediately burst into laughter, like a full-on cackle. I was taken aback and asked what was so funny. And she said, "You seriously named your kid that? Poor child. You practically cursed her with that name." I tried to keep my cool and ask what she meant. And she went on a rant about how Nyxerin is a made-up, weird name that would just make my daughter's life harder. She said that she would be bullied in school, that no one would ever spell it right, and that we were trying too hard to be unique. She even went so far as to call me selfish for giving her a name like that and said I was setting her up for a life of frustration. I snapped back, saying that it's our baby and our choice of name, and that she should respect it. She then accused me of being sensitive and said I wouldn't last in the real world if I couldn't handle a little feedback. The whole dinner turned awkward, and my husband and I ended up leaving early. Now, I'm starting to second-guess myself. My mom said my aunt was out of line, but also added that people do have a point, and suggested that we might want to consider a more normal name. My husband says we shouldn't change anything just because a few people don't like it, but the whole thing has left me feeling conflicted. So, am I the a-hole for naming my baby Nyxerin and for getting upset when my aunt called me out on it? Drop your thoughts in the comments and subscribe to this channel for more such videos.